All right, we got 12,000 people in the building. Peace. Family, I see y'all coming in the building, man. Keep coming in the building. Pile up a little bit. Got the video on cue I want to show. Bunch of crazy black women on this one. Well, I promise you, man, it's impossible at times. It's okay, we got it though. We'll keep doing our thing. Keep throwing them blows, man. That's why it's important for y'all support to make sure our community, if not rid of the buffoonery, I hit you with the buffoonery because that's what it is, or at least give people tools. Because you'll see these people say the same type of thing. We trying to keep our community safe from this, that, and the other, yo. And they always had that conspiracy thing going. Always. Always. Man. Always. So we're going to get it cracking up in here. All right. I see you up in there. Cracking a little bit. All right. Get some of these people here, get some ammunition up in here. We live too. Sister CK, how you doing? Brother Sean, what's good? I'm gonna let y'all know we live too. Trying to let the people
Amen.
come in the building.
Peace, peace. How you gonna send us a video and then be like, hey, watch this, and then go live 10 minutes later? The video like 20 minutes long. I'm still watching it.
All right, well, keep watching. Don't worry about it.
It's super cuckoo though.
Yeah, just keep watching. But look at the setup. Look at it. They got their outfits on. Yeah, they messed up.
All right.
He's starting out at the party. I see y'all. Marcy Clan Warrior. Posse, Outside Research. Damn official.
And we can hear
What's
all y'all
good? What's
background
good?
music. What y'all got going on?
You got
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
kind
I'm,
of things
I'm,
going
I'm
on
getting
in the
some food.
background. I see you back.
Getting, she eating. And I was about to start
Oh,
looking up
get
some
that food,
articles. I'm
man.
thinking you finna go live an hour later.
And the rest. Man, what the hell am I looking for right here? There's something I'm trying to look for. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get the. Dang. God damn it, man. Look. You keep watching that, CK.
Yeah, I'm
At
like
least the first 20
halfway
minutes.
through.
That's enough for me.
You really ain't gotta
Mhm.
watch it
Yeah.
like that. You just need to just play it live so everybody can really understand what's going on. But she's no different than Dr. Butter. Dr.
Yeah,
Butter pretty
same thing.
much had that same thing going on with his whole practice and how he positioned his stuff with the whole, the whole alternative medicine thing.
That's so crazy, yo. I just find this shit to be very incredible, yo.
I will say that she did take a playbook out of the old girl. What's the lady name, man? The other lady, the Nigerian woman. She took a playbook out of that, but she sat in front of her little desk with her laptops. That was
With the
cute.
what? With the what?
She took a playbook out of the Nigerian lady's thing, but notice I don't see any patient results from her or anything like that. When you look her up, she's kind of empty.
Don't forget everybody.
I
If
know
y'all
she's
can,
one of the
of course,
people.
like the show and share. Have everybody come through so we can have a good show, interacting with everybody in the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. Man, yo, I need to find this. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna get it. Yes, I find it to be very, very. I need to get some music in queue. We can have them jamming before we even get started. Let me see how many people up in here, man. All right, give y'all some good information. We're gonna get in and get out. 28,000 people. I guess most people watching the nonsense. Y'all be sneak watching pseudos. Man, it's so much more you can be doing in your life, man. Some extra study, some extra time with the kids, man. Hey, man, the pseudos that had you out there, man, scared to walk around outside, man. And then they try to say some of the things that we saying, which is ridiculous. Like we just trying to educate you so you would understand. Man, come on, man. Miseducation, man. It's a war on black people in the age of misinformation. Yeah, pseudo killers. Save the damn day. All day, man. It's easy work, man. It just take time, man. And really, once you get it, you know what you're listening for. It don't matter if a person, the doctor, lawyer, politician, it don't matter. You can always see when they getting off the path. So I don't want y'all to think that just because a person is a doctor that they necessarily know everything. That's not reality. Even doctors got to completely continue to study. What I found is like when I go to museums and stuff and talk to certain people that work in the museums, their information is not always upgraded. Like if you go into the Museum of Natural History, they get the daggone displays as old as hell. You would think that they would update them. Nah, a lot of that stuff be outdated. I know firsthand. So, but you got to be on your A game to see all that. So, whether I did a good show on Chill Talk, man, with the doctor, man. She was straight. Go ahead, would you was great say something, Sean? Oh, no, that was somebody else talking. So, doctor was fired, man. You know, but we stay upgraded around here 24/7. So we can have these conversations with people that went to school for 10 years, 12 years, and are experts in the subject. We just read the same stuff that they read. It ain't hard. It really ain't. Get yourself a dictionary and put yourself in position. Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily complicated. At least I don't think it is anyway, but y'all might find it to be kind of, you know. Let's see if I can get this. A little bit, man.
Yeah. I feel like I'm me now, you know, like I'm in my space, I'm in my zone. I think anybody around me would really agree. Yeah, saying things without a conscience in my head and myself. Went to a blind person, finally saying itself. Wearing my heart on my sleeve because I need best itself. And I don't want that jacket if I got a ride coattail, man, you can have it. I think they want me back on my gritty. One day she hate me.
So you ain't gonna get a strike for playing this, are you?
Since I be in the city, niggas don't stop like confetti. No matter how much you lie to me, I know your ass is ready. Niggas acting like women. Niggas just wanna be matched, spend your allowance money. Hoping for some validation. Family don't understand you. Cause you just too complicated. Your mother wears too crazy. And when y'all talk, there's no patience. And you don't open up. And so they make accusations. Your pops died early. And man, you still trying to shake it. And yeah, I made mistakes. So my little brothers will make up my granny do her best. So I try to show appreciation. And when she had cancer, it cut me deep. So deep, I would lie awake. Toss and turn, no sleep, and have an appetite. So half the time I wouldn't eat, then she poured through. I exhaled to hit my knees, man, I couldn't breathe. Home, I thought I couldn't breathe. If I ever lost her, it ain't no telling where I'd be. Becoming a perfect human, better let it in soon. A couple more sins to commit before I really commit. And see the smaller too big, man, where do I really fit? Size me up, do it twice so we can really be sure. Apologize in advance, I just needed something to bend on. Backpack is depend on, putting my fucking foot on the gas. I match that bitch until I crash. Throw me a bucket doubter, I make him to a believer. 100 miles an hour, eyes closed, trying to see my future. Man, I really do this shit. I don't do this shit for kicks, but if we talking about these souls, man, they all sold them. Keeping greatness in the box, man, I'm claustrophobic. Your mommy putting it in a pretzel like she doing aerobics. I told him, I be that nigga that you gotta get a verse from. They have fun and have fast. I wanna put away funds. You and your mom's class, every chance y'all get. Is you accept your step brothers on some bro shit. Only to find out they apply to you quick. Man, I'm just saying. I'm just doing me. I'm just trying to make it. You niggas don't inspire me. I should be your fucking inspiration. Man, this shit crazy. And I can only give you me. Give you only JC. Only give you me. Give you only JC. Real. Memories of regret, foolish by my lip, touching all of my bridges, embedded all in my memory, something I won't forget, conflicted with all the anger, itching the approval point, every day seeming vivid, elephant in the room, tell me if you can tame it, mingling with the women, inspire me, all them digits, knowing that's it, boy, yeah, my stepping, all in it, my mind and my heart is resting, they having a competition, no enemies, I vision, and smoking mirrors, magicians, it's light it up and get lifted, it's feeling like I won't finish, the blood is thicker than water, how they be mixing, this the scope of what it's saying. I lost my mind, I'm going crazy, nigga. Your blood is thicker than water, how they be mixing, nigga. I lost my mind, I'm going crazy, nigga.
Black African power, y'all. What's good? what's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's God Killer in the house. We come to do, we got to do, and we're going to do, we got to do. We standing tall, we standing strong. Pseudo Killers on deck. Hey, what's up, family, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. We're here coming again with some powerful information, putting the crazy people to rest, because that's exactly what it is. Come on, CK, you got to mute that mic out. Mute that mic out, CK.
I'm not even doing anything.
You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you fine. I'm not doing anything though.
Somebody, you is. Just mute your mic. Trust me.
Hold on.
Give me a break. There you go. Yeah, family, man, we about to get it all the way in, man, and play some slight clips, you know, and do what we gotta do. It ain't hard, y'all, to do what we doing around here, man. We just doing a little slight study. We study what the professionals study. That's valuable. That's important. And we just keep the grind on, man. We ain't, you know, we ain't trying to hurt nobody. We definitely stepping on some toes. We definitely ruffling some feathers. And obviously we getting into them pockets. Why else would they hate so bad? I don't know. It is what it is. We got 45,000 people watching. I appreciate that. All right. Intelligent people. We got the intelligent crowd for the serious conversation. All right. So last night, right, on the Real Black Atheist joint, we went in a little bit, and we should have went on here and completely dispelled that myth of Black Hebrews and all that. We just used the Bizzabble. I mean, if that can't tell you, then what can? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta listen to the daggone Bible. You want to know about that? Read the daggone Bible. That's what I tell everybody, man. Tonight, man, we're gonna deal with a couple, some sisters, and they talking crazy. And you know, it's that blackity-blackology, man. They kind of get us mixed up and completely confused. So we got, man. So we got to like have our filters on. I call it our intelligent filters on, because they come at you with the blackity black, right? Because everybody, we love being black, else we wouldn't be here. All right, we love our homeland, else we wouldn't be here. We love being in a position to change the way our people think, else we wouldn't be here. Hey man, no religion, man. Scientific literacy, journey to the cosmos, journey from the stars, fashion that connects you to the cosmos, man. Support Abju way, all right? So yeah, people use that. They know the situations we've been in, okay? They don't do no hard, serious study, but they do just enough, you know what I'm saying, to tickle your fancy. They do just enough to make your antennas go up. They do just enough. And people who aren't well-studied will fall for it every time. People who are not well-studied will swear that you're Uncle Tom because you're not listening to everything that's blackity black black. Or you just Uncle Tom, so really? So I'm thinking you're Uncle Tom at the end of the day, because everything you spitting, right, is going against what you claim you going against. I'm gonna say it again. Everything they be spitting is going against everything they claim they going against. So they claim to go against European knowledge and European information, but yet they use European misinformation and European fake knowledge. Can I run it back again? Everything they claim to go against, they go against. They claim to go against European science and European information, but they use European misinformation and European pseudoscience. How in the hell is that going down? How is that going? Like, I'm thinking that somewhere we typed in a code and ended up in another universe some daggone way, where you talking something that can be verified and it's clear, but nobody can hear it. Where a person just think, since they don't understand it, then that must mean that scientists don't know and don't understand it. That's the world we're in, where you say some slick words and memorize some lines, and then you fire. Although you could never raise your kids in what you're saying. You will leave your kids totally vulnerable. So we're in a situation where we're very vulnerable, and we have been vulnerable for the last 500 years. But now our vulnerability is showing up. So see, other people in other communities, they can afford to be vulnerable at certain times because they have systems to fall back on too. Other communities might be able to play the alternative route. Because if it don't work, they got life insurance or they got health insurance. Get this line up. Other communities can afford to get strung out on drugs because they can go to the Betty Ford Center. Or they can get some help. They might have some relatives with some extra bread that can put them in rehab. They ain't got to wait in line to get in rehabs. Other communities can afford to shoot each other at high rates because it's more of them than us. Other people can afford to say that's the white man information because they sending people to schools at high rates that are graduating and getting degrees and are actually participating. Other people can afford to eat whatever they want to eat whenever they want to eat. Other people can afford to have their communities filled with fast foods, McDonald's or McDevils, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, Church's Chicken, Popeyes. Other communities can afford that because they don't let that happen. They have a healthy balance, a healthy mix. We got to travel across town to go to the Whole Food Market. Other people can afford not to be in shape. We can't afford none of that. Y'all forgot how we got here, and that's the real problem. We've gotten so comfortable, right? We've gotten so comfortable that we complain about every damn thing. We've gotten so comfortable that we actually think that we're them. That's how comfortable we are. We forgot how we got here. The only reason I'm on this show is because my ancestors got captured some damn well. The only reason I'm here because our ancestors was ill-equipped to deal with that force that came against us at that time. It's the only reason we're here. We're not immigrants. We're kidnapped victims. Other communities can afford to play the Christianity because they know their history and they can wade back and forth. Can we really afford to be Christians? Can we really afford to be Muslims? Can we really afford to be Jewish? Can we really afford that? Based off of our limited knowledge of where we come from. If not for DNA, we still be playing cowboys and Indians. We still be on a skin color thing. Oh, Zay, you look, Can we afford that? Other communities, the Korean community, Chinese community, they can afford to be Christians when they want to. They got a rich tradition to fall back on that they understand. They can write their Bibles in Korean. What the hell are you gonna write your Bibles in? man, like, I be saying that we can't afford to do none of the stuff we do. Can we afford to be strung out for half of your life? 20 years, 15 years? Do you know how much that is to come back from? Can we afford that? Remember, y'all forgot we got to fight twice as hard. Y'all forgot that rule, right? Got comfortable, real comfortable. We super comfortable, man, because we can wear clothes, right? Because we can design clothes and we can do that. We comfortable, right? Because we can buy what we want to buy. We can do all that, right? Way too damn comfortable, man. Other communities can afford to play pseudo because they're thoroughly entrenched in science. So when the populace is all off on the pseudos, they got the real people that's pushing line is deep in the science. It's deep in engineering. It's deep in all that. So they can push forward. And then, you know, when they get tired of hitting on the rhetoric, they just push line and push policy to get things put in place. And then they drop it in their community. And all the people that was talking, they shut up and take advantage of, you know what I'm saying, the technology and the information that was placed there by their community. So they can afford to play that game. We can't afford to do none of this. We're in the middle of a damn pandemic and people dressing up in white robes, talking crazy, and you got channels supposed to be dedicated to love Black people, promoting the most ridiculous stuff. They just because they, man, like, I don't get it. Like I understand. Maybe you don't get it till you get to be 53, but I'm trying to tell you, man, this is a hell of a race we're in, man. And we back 500 years. We down 500. Our thing got to be serious. And I'm not saying every single moment, but the core of who we are and what we do got to be dedicated to something that's real, man. So like church might have been the thing that helped us survive through slavery. Like a pillow to lay your head on. But it might not be the thing to help you move forward. Just because it helped you survive, so you think, doesn't mean it's the tool that needs to be used to push you forward. So I'm just disgusted. The whole thing. Totally disgusted, man. Of course I ain't giving up because I'm a winner. And I know to be a winner, man, you ain't got a lot of people. It's never a lot of people, man. Very few understand what it feels like to win on any level, whether it be Little League, Pop Warner, high school, college, pro, any level is hard to win. Any level. But let me get some of my peoples in here, man. Some of these pseudo killers. Brother Kent, where you at, man? Clark Kent, where you at, man? Pseudo killer on the deck, man. How you doing?
What's up, man? I'm good, man. Right here, I'm chilling, man. I hear you, man. It's a big battle, man. We outnumbered, boy. It'd be hard sometimes, man. I be wanting to just, man, be like, man, go on the island somewhere with all the damn intelligent folk, man, and just reside there sometime. But we gotta, we still gotta do what we gotta do.
The work is there for us, yo. It is, man. Brother Sean, man. Sean, Mossy Clan Warrior. Kobe Top Research Team. I'm a Raw Squad official pseudo killer. What's up, brother?
Man, Black African Power, ETM Hotel, Brittany Sean. Welcome in peace. My name is Sean. Man, I know you was ready to go to war on this one right here. It's just another situation, unfortunately, where we listening to the wrong information. Let's call it what it is. It's wrong information. And it's dressed up real cute. You know what I mean? It's dressed up real cute. It's positioned to go viral. You got Black women in lab coats. It's positioned to go viral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's going.
We got 3 people now. Now, there's some restrictions to this position. And I hope people can hear me very clearly when I say this. There is a big difference between a nurse practitioner
and an actual doctor or scientist, for that matter. So it gets even more in depth when you got scientists banging against something and doing all those things. I clean. And then you have people like this nurse practitioner that comes out and say, I'm a nurse practitioner. I'm licensed to do this kind of work. No, your license is restricted. You're okay to do a certain amount of work, and then after that, you got limitations. So I think, we might want to address those limitations, because some people don't really understand what a nurse practitioner is. May not, may do, I don't know. However, we don't find any work saying that she can do any of the stuff that she says in the video. We just like to see evidence. And she went to school for this stuff, so she understands that there's some level of research methodology that is required and evidence. So, she blowing up the COVID conspiracy, whatever that is.
I don't know what that is, man. Ain't she like an alternative medicine person too?
Yes. So when you research who she is, you find out that her practice is in Bloomsburg or Bloomsville, Michigan. She has an office. She also has, she's the head of her board. Now, you can create your own board. We found that out dealing with butter and a whole bunch of other quacked out people. That they make their own board to make it sound like they're legit, like it's licensed. We got this medical board, right? So she got her and two other sisters or two other people. She's an NP, she's had 12 years of school. Can't denote that. Great job. She's got 5 reviews on her website. 12 years of practice, you got 5 reviews.
No, you said, wait, 12 years of school? Who goes to school for 12 years?
I'm sorry. She's, no. It says that. I mean, I might be messing it up a little bit because I ain't looking, I'm driving. But
12 years and ain't a doctor, she's a dumb student. Let me stop.
12, no. I might have it mixed up. I think she might have been in school a little less than that. She got some degrees, but I think I might have said that wrong. Could be 12 years.
About to say, be a whole doctor.
Yeah. So she should be 12 years of practicing. But even still, with all of that being said, she's just a nurse practitioner. She's not in the field to do nothing more than what she's going to do, and that's just typically treat like things that we know, like prescribe certain medications based on the doctor. You know what I mean? Going for your checkup, see how you doing on that level. Check your blood pressure. Make sure your diabetes ain't running rampant.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they play a pivotal role at times. But I'm just let me get everybody in the conversation real quick. Hold on. Brother Nahisi, what's up, brother? Can you talk?
Black African Power, what's going on, Unc? Sean, how y'all doing?
Hey, man, Pseudo Kill on deck, man. Good to hear your voice.
Black African Power.
Yeah, I'm at work, man. I'm on the gig. Just trying to catch up on the subject.
Yo, Unc.
Uh-huh.
I don't care what y'all talking about, bro. I'm going in here, bro. I'm going in there.
Going away.
You can't see my screen?
Oh, that's your man? What is that? Oh, the strip club?
Nah, bro. Tarot card reading, bro. Tarot card.
Man.
Hey, Sean, I think I figured it out, though, man. I think we just need to get us some lap.
Hold on. CK, yeah. What's good? CK.
And they cooking.
No, she on Call of Duty. Why is you tripping?
On some hating ass motherfuckers. Ain't want me to say nothing, blaming me for all the background noise. No good
It was
darn well. That
only me,
wasn't.
you, and Sean, and he was muted out. I wasn't making no noise. You was making noise. You ain't mean it.
No, I was just sitting there. I wasn't even doing nothing.
Ah, man.
Anyway, peace to the panelists. Peace to the chat. Hopefully everybody's doing lovely this late night. Lordy mercy. You know what I mean? Unc sent us a video. It was very interesting. Promoting a lot of common conspiracy theories that have already been debunked. It should not be hard at all. Hopefully everybody's doing great this late night. Make sure y'all like and favorite the show. Please share it so other people can come through and chill with us for a little bit tonight. And of course, you know, I'm gonna open up the floodgates so y'all can come through. But if you pseudo, you're gonna get cut down. Just forewarning.
Forewarning. Go ahead, Kent. You were saying something.
No, I was saying I think I figured out how we get through to the people, man. We just got to get us some lab coats. And just start talking that talk. You know what I mean? They might listen to us then.
Oh, man. It's hard, man. It's easy to find what they call about, but it's hard to get what we got, baby. I don't think it costs a little money, man. Journal of Science, Journal of Nature, New England Journal of Medicine. That's hard, man.
Oh yeah, they ain't getting that, man.
Come on, man. That shit easy to find what she talked about, man. So let's get right into it. All right, let's get right into it. Hope they ain't trying.
Hold on, though. I agree with Kent, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go buy me a lab coat, yo.
Straight up.
Straight up lab coat.
Look in the stethoscope and just put it around your neck. You just got there. We just start talking.
Dress the guy. Hey, make sure you got on the white tee up under there and them light blue scrubs, brother. That's it. Light blue scrubs and the scrub shoes. We can go fool. Hey, I can go to my uncle's house, yo. I can go to my uncle's house, get dressed down.
Already.
Yeah. I ain't even gotta go get nothing. I can just borrow his stuff. We go live, bro. We say whatever we want, we gonna get paid. Nah, go ahead, because I think it's real interesting what you're about to do.
I'm gonna play a little bit. Destroy A61. I see you. I see you, Fritz Roy. What's good with you? Pure Black, what it do? Ogun, what's up? I see you. Zan, what it do? What it do? Evans, I see you. Revolutionary Vision, what's up with you? Keenan Wright, what it do? Melanated Goddess, you got the Melanated Goddess. Hannibal, what's up with you? What else we got in here, man? I see you, Branch. All right, man. Crisscross, I see you. What else we got in the joint, man? Make sure we called up everybody. The quick roll call, man. It's the quick roll call, man. Appreciate all the supporters, man. Hey, man, we here for y'all, man. And to talk to the 60,000 people. Elder P, yo. What's up, man? Appreciate that, man. So we got a real tight audience, man. It's going to be what it's going to be, man. The momentum is the momentum, man. So let's get right into the quacks. They're quacking. And I've just found that a lot of nurses and nurse practitioners, man, the ones I know, they don't be on their A game. And it's kind of scaring me a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. Like, I shouldn't be able to just pick you apart like that. And it's kind of scary that they will repeat the stuff. It's like they're not reading. Like, what school did they go to? McDonald's School of Medicine? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm like, the nurses be quacked out sometimes. So it's crazy, man. A nurse will tell you, yeah, I got the flu shot and got sick. Wait a minute, you didn't get sick. You didn't get the virus. You're supposed to know you might have gotten a light fever, but that's not the disease. That's not, you don't know that? Man, it's just very interesting, y'all. And it's a hell of a fight right now, man. It's a hell of a fight, man. It is a hell of a fight, man. I swear, yo. It really is, man. It really is. Let me see.
Was a hospitalist. So, practitioner of primary care. This is Danielle Armour.
Hold on. Let me see if I'm gonna get them on the screen. Might catch a strike messing with these crazy women.
Just play the audio.
Yeah, maybe I just played the audio. We can put them on.
That's on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
I thought
Hey,
they
but
was.
guess what though?
That
That YouTube channel brand new. That YouTube channel ain't old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they were striking videos for putting false information out there anyway though.
They got to get flagged first.
No, they just put the little thing underneath there. They put the COVID thing on there, the real information, something like that on there though.
Okay, but
Yeah.
if we expose
That's how
them,
they can get away with it.
They ain't gonna mess with us with that. Eh?
Yeah.
Nah. Yo, check it out though. They gonna take it down.
It's gonna get taken down. It has to get reported first, because if the bot don't pick it up, especially if they do little tactics like this, it's not gonna pick it up.
Yeah, they look
Nah,
professional.
they dressed
Like
up
a
in their
real
white
person
coats, yo.
looking at it.
they look professional to the mud.
We can play a couple minutes of it getting struck down. Let's go.
Man, I'm having a fat
I
boy
should have got
moment,
some
yo.
timestamps, because there was some key things
I'm
that were
having
said
a
at the
fat
very
boy
beginning
moment.
and at the middle.
Whoa,
At the end.
whoa, y'all don't hear me playing the video? Who talking? Is that me?
Oh, my bad.
Because the Almighty. Because the Almighty. Let's see.
Host, Tamika Brown, nurse practitioner of primary care. This is Danielle Armour. She's also a nurse practitioner of primary care as well as infectious disease. And this is Darcel Carson. She's a nurse practitioner of primary care as well as a hospitalist. So, ladies, we've been talking and empowering, exposing, and doing a lot. Today, we want to talk about the hot topic, vaccinations. Should you get your antibodies tested? All that good type of stuff. This is a hot topic and we got a lot of information, but at the end of the day, should they get the vaccine? What would you say? I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not recommend it. No, I don't at this time. I wouldn't either. And guess what? Now we're going to tell you why. Who would like to start this hot topic? You can. You can. Well, I'll start. Okay, so about this vaccine. So much to say. Right, so much to say. Where to start. So I just want to drop a few nuggets. Because at the end of the day, you know, we just want you to we want to empower you to make informed decisions.
See? Don't we say that around here? See the lingo? So they're going to empower us to make informed decisions.
Okay. So going back to this whole vaccine, going back, following the money, right? We got a lot of people who are financially invested in this vaccine and they want to recoup their money back. One, like I said, being the Rick Bright, who was connected to the organization who was funding Johnson & Johnson over $1 billion to find this vaccine. Remember, Rick Bright is also the one who removed the authorization for us to prescribe hydroxychloroquine to patients to prevent them from.
Okay, so let's stop right there. So does she make a true statement right there? Of course she does, right? So she's talking about the money invested.
That's the play though, huh?
We need money. So see how she's twisting it? And of course you want to get your money back. Anybody who invests their money supposed to better get their money back. That doesn't mean that, matter of fact, if you invest $1 billion, now watch this, y'all. Let me show you something. You're gonna make damn sure whatever you're working on is gonna be able to get the market and work right. Because if it don't work right, you're not gonna get your money back. So if you put out a vaccine that costs you $1 billion and it make everybody sick, you're not gonna recoup your money. Can somebody tell that lady? Can anybody tell that lady if you invest $1 billion on a product that does not work, no matter how much you flam to get the product through the door, you're not going to be able to recoup your money. No more than a person that's selling cocaine. You buy yourself, I'm going to make it easy for you. You buy yourself a brick of cocaine, right? You spend $30,000 for it, right? It's garbage. No matter how hard you try, no matter the fact that you spent $30,000, if it's garbage, you're not going to be able to recoup your money. You might be able to go to the corner and say, yo, I need to get this product in here. They say, yeah, We know who you is, bro. We're gonna let it in there. But as soon as the people start buying it and they use it one time, they're like, man, this is garbage. Nobody's coming back. So it makes no sense, right? Only people who don't understand money would make that assertion. Only broke people would say that. But people who's been in the business world know that if you're selling hamburgers, right, you have invested $200,000 in a restaurant, you cannot have garbage food. So if you invest $1 billion in a vaccine, then it bets to be working right and proper because nobody's going to take it. The first 500 people or 100 or 1,000 people going to get sick. It's not going to work. Like, who would go back to that? What company is going to carry that vaccine, y'all? They don't care who you are. They don't be playing. Really? So you mean to tell me that they're going to actually, the vaccine don't work, it's getting people sick, people die, and they're going to keep promoting that through the news? The news going to kill it alone. Who going to do that? Who amongst you think that that makes some sense? But she said that as if it made some sense. And this is the problem. We got 3 sisters. 3 of them. The 3 damn stooges. Talking crazy and reckless. That's a reckless statement. Right? Trying to take advantage of us, not understanding the very fact that if you invest that much money, you're gonna make sure and damn well that the quality is right, because you only get one chance with a vaccine anyway. You only get one chance if you're selling cocaine or heroin. If you're doing that, you only get one chance. You put out the testers, right? And it's good. People will, if it's garbage, nobody's gonna get it, man. Nobody, because they can go other places. So even if people just want a vaccine so bad, if it don't work, if it's dangerous, first of all, vaccine is not coming to market if it's dangerous. And we can talk about the steps that they fast tracking it and what it is exactly they doing. We can do all of that. And we can understand that. As a matter of fact, they're having conversations about what she's talking about. Is it conflicting interests? I read an excellent article and I just gotta find it. The billionaire scientists that invest in it. So what? But is it work? Will it work and is it effective? Is what's gonna have to be proven before anybody signs off on that. No matter what the crazy president says. Nobody's, because they know they only got one chance, yo. When the product comes to market, bro, if they mess that up, who gonna go get the damn vaccine after that? Think about that for a minute. Who? Man, so yeah, anybody want to add something to that nonsense?
Yeah. Let me change the direction a little bit. So she starts the conversation off asking questions, right? And she mentions a hot topic, then she asks them questions. She asks them, are they gonna get the vaccines? One says, well, not right now. You know what I mean? One says no, the other one says no, not right now. But she doesn't go any further to elaborate on that. However, she opens up about the invested interest of people who put money into it. So she named old boy and his contributions to Johnson & Johnson for the vaccine. All right, cool. Now, you stopped it right there. What about the invested interest in anti-vaxxers for trying to bring out donors who are putting money up to fund the research for a solution to a worldwide problem? What about the anti-vaxxers who invest millions of dollars in ads, fake articles, all kind of mumbo jumbo to keep people from even having a opportunity to make an informed decision? What about the millionaire dude who made millions of dollars off the anti-vax movement, and he also pushes alternative medicine? He's an herbalist, and he's one of the leading, outside the Kennedys, he's one of the leading people behind the entire anti-vax movement. Why every time a vaccine comes up, they want to talk about the invested interest of certain people? What about the invested interest in anti-vaxxers? Not doctor, sorry, nurse practitioner. She has an invested interest in not having a vaccine because she pushes alternative medicine. That's my piece.
Mm-hmm. And Nahisi, you want to add something real quick? Because I know you're working, bro. Nahisi. Oh, he might work. Hey, Kent, where you at?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to add something to that?
Nah, I mean, I like it. I like their whole setup, man. How they got the desk out there, look like they in a little private office or something like that. You know what I mean? I see what y'all saying by, they look real believable. But like you said, they're using picking and choosing what kind of information and the way they putting it out there. Like, it's just kind of dishonest at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Very dishonest. What about you, CK?
Or they might, they
yeah.
might be being honest with it. They might be really believe what they talking about. I don't know.
Well,
Man, come
Lord
on, man.
mercy.
Stop it, man. CK.
I mean, they might, some people just really
Come
be
on,
on
man.
it.
Come on, man. Ain't no way. Listen, man. If you spend $1 billion, why wouldn't you? No, go ahead, CK. I don't want to speak over.
No, that's all good. That's all good. Shoot, I get it in when I get it in. First of all, I think it's really important that we make sure that we're conveying to the chat and anybody that may come and watch this video in the future that, we're not trying to bash on our fellow sisters. I think it's great that we have
I am.
not just I think that it's great.
The weeds, all that. They get it. All that. We weeds wobble, but we don't fall down, huh? Go ahead.
I think it's great that we got Black women that are nurses and that are trying to help their patients and really care about, making their patients feel, safe and comfortable and all that good stuff. And I think it's good, seeing more Black people in these kind of positions because, most Black people, they a little iffy about going to see a white doctor, or a nurse rather, when they go to the clinic or whatever. So I think it's good, and for her to have her own building and all that good stuff. So kudos for her for going to school and the other two sisters with her. But it's clear as we continue to play this video, y'all are gonna see that they're presenting a lot of misinformation. They're playing on people's ignorance and just doing way too much. And I think that it's fair to mention too as well. I just want to say thank you, brother Sean, for dropping the link to her website. If you go through her website, she makes it known that they do offer holistic services, and they also do sell supplements as well.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that part.
So yeah, I tried to go through it real quick before we started.
Yeah, they trying to get that money, man.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that the audience knows that the people that are presented in front of us, I don't know if they're just against vaccines, period, or if they're just against this vaccine. I'm not 100% sure based upon watching this video, but they do have an invested interest in having people use alternative medicine or using their supplements, hence why, they keep bringing the supplement thing up.
So yeah, let's just shout out to the drug dealers just putting fentanyl in the Black community, CK, based off what you're saying. I don't give a flipping flying how many schools they went to. The fact that they sitting up there pumping misinformation to our community is a travesty, right? I'm not shouting them out for that. I don't even care that they went to school. As a matter of fact, I'm mad that they went to school because they taking it and using it against our people. It's a bunch of malarkey right there. But that's what I say. What school did they go to? McDonald's School of Medicine? Where the hell they learn that at? They didn't learn that in school.
They didn't learn this in school. They went to actual universities. They got, I think, the one lady. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick to make sure I'm not misquoting.
Yeah, it's a hustle at the end of the day.
Damn, how did I lose this website already?
They didn't learn that in school and get no credited college, medical college in the United States teach what they saying right now. So where they get it from? That's crazy. I'm not bigging it up. I can't do it. It ain't in my blood. I don't care what color he is. I
We
can't
got-
do it, CK. You big up because they sisters.
We got to look at the back of them bottles, man.
Mm.
See what they say. Yo, we are not doctors. We just wear lab coats. We ain't no doctors. Y'all just
Yeah, she got a BS and a master's degree.
And
BS
what?
from University of Michigan and a master's degree from
what?
Wayne State
And what?
University.
And
Been
what?
practicing 15 years.
so
And
they have
what?
to.
It doesn't say. I'm gonna try to see if I can pull up her LinkedIn profile.
But
Stand
look,
by.
so they have to be real careful with what they say then if she's all of that because
They ain't representing Michigan right now. They just off on their own shit. Michigan can't tell you what to say if you're not coming under the guise of the university.
okay.
Remember, the white people do it all the time. Get a real degree, then go off with you some bull crap. They do it all the time. Matter of fact, we call them the pseudo sophisticates. So we might have to put them in that category where you actually get a degree and you go against everything you learned in your degree. Because there's more money in doing that. Because obviously they business is booming right now. Come on, man. I'm not big. How I look like big up in that malarkey? When we had a daggone serious doctor on the show, right? On Chill. Shout out to Chill Talk, right? And she laying it down. Why? She's a sister I'm a big up. I'm not bigging up the Three Stooges for what?
Three Stooges.
We wobble, but we don't fall down. Whatever, man.
Yikes.
Come on, man. What you looking at?
Found her LinkedIn profile, but it's not as detailed as I thought it would be.
Right. She's a damn pseudo.
There's nothing. Listen to me. I'm gonna say this one more time. I
Mm.
went digging. I went digging because I wanted to know more. When I went digging, nothing turned up. However, I think she has like some bankruptcy stuff that she had to deal with and things like that. That came up. I did email that to I think I emailed that to you, because I found that.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's business. I can't. I'd be a hypocrite. I can't.
Yeah, her LinkedIn profile.
No,
don't
I
say
know.
nothing.
But I found that quite interesting. Outside of the bankruptcy and all of that, you know what I mean? There wasn't nothing. I was looking for if she had any type of lawsuits about her practice, but I can't find on her patients.
Man, they.
Do y'all understand what I just said?
Can't find no patients.
Hold on, I got something.
Where are patients at?
Just hey, man.
Who the hell did these reviews on her page?
You can pay for those, you know that, right?
You can do
You
them
can pay for
yourself.
those.
You can just make a bunch of different emails and do reviews.
Yeah, you can pay for the review. Oh man.
Blah 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 blah. And she has a Facebook and all that good stuff.
Yeah, she go live on Facebook, yo.
Oh,
You might have to come.
How
You might
you
have
got
to,
time to do that as a nurse practitioner?
You might have to invade that joint one day,
She ain't
man.
got nobody. Ain't nobody going to see her behind with this COVID.
Man, she's trying to sell. All right, let's keep moving forward. Let's see what else the great practitioners have to say. All right, let's see. That's what they're talking about. All right, let's keep going. Here we go.
From getting sick and also treat coronavirus if they had it. So keep that in mind. The other thing about the vaccine is they use aborted fetal cells. So aborted fetal tissues. So baby who's been aborted, they use their fetal tissue and cells to create this vaccine. So just think about that when you think about ethics. The other thing I wanted to say about the vaccine is
freeze. See, here we go. Standard. It's standard. Aborted vaccines, right? That's the standard jargon. You don't even understand about aborted fetuses and vaccines. Y'all would not, like most people don't even get that. So here, I wanna give y'all a book that y'all can read. This article is coming from National Geographic. The title of the book is, and I will be adding this to my collection. It's called the Vaccine Race: Science, Politics, and the Human Cost of Defeating Disease by Meredith Wademan. Okay? She came and put this in here so you can
so I can snatch it up.
Y'all get the book? Huh? Yeah. Y'all get the book. Don't let a person come in and just start talking. It sounds horrible, don't it? Oh, fetus. Come on, man. Man, if y'all was scientifically minded, it wouldn't be, it is what it is. Because once you're dead, you're dead. Oh, the baby, the fetus of the dead. Okay, the baby is long dead, aborted, and the whole 9 yards. So they have dedicated that particular fetus to science. And I know y'all wouldn't do it. Y'all just continue to get decimated by viruses. Man, if somebody did, you might as well take advantage of it. Man, see, that's the difference between decision making and running a serious scientific program, right? People, see, black people might do it because they scared they're gonna be chopped up and they're gonna be able to go to heaven. That's why we don't do it. But other cultures routinely dedicate their bodies to science, dedicate their lungs, their heart, all that. Black people think they're going to heaven. Man, I don't want to get to heaven with one lung.
That's real though. And look, I never did want to check that box on their organ donors and all that, man. But if you think about it, you ain't gonna use that no more.
Not in the show, and we ain't. I might not do it.
It's kind of scary. You like, man, I ain't trying to lose that. You dead.
But you did, yo. Like we have a different perspective, man. And I'm saying we have a lot of superstition going with it. I'm just telling y'all what it is, yo. So y'all worried about some damn aborted fetus back in 1960 something. So let's go to it. So okay, we put that article in there real quick. What I want to go to the Wikipedia article first. All right, I'm gonna put that in. It's called WI-38. Okay, this is the technical term for it. All right, this is the technical term for it.
You finna use. All right, I was about to say that. Go to that. Go ahead. But I was about to say that. Let's use what the technical term that they use.
Yep, I just did.
Man.
Huh? Yeah, WI-38. That's the technical term for it.
Yep.
All right, so here, this is what I want you to do, CK. Hold on. While I'm reading the wiki, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, which is a great website.
And I'm gonna come behind you.
Okay.
Yeah, I snatched up a few articles as well.
All right. Yeah, I wanna here I'm gonna throw this in the chat for people too. They can keep looking at it, and then I want you to read this, CK here. I just threw it in the thing. Greg, you can grab it off the YouTube, right?
Copy.
Or
Now,
just click.
Hold on. Before you go, and CK,
Mhm.
before you grab anything, she said they're using aborted baby fetuses, and then she stopped. Correct? Or did she say tissue?
I think she went back and forth. She said fetuses at one point in time,
and
then she said tissues later. We may have to go back.
So
and
she
make
didn't
sure.
say
All right,
cells. She didn't
let's
say.
see, real quick.
She didn't. All right, I want to make sure we got it right.
All right, let's see. Hold on. All right, let's go back.
I think
Let's
she
see.
said fetuses both times.
Hold on. Let's go back.
Yeah, because she said it.
How vaccines.
Hold on.
This vaccine.
Listen.
Just think about that. You think about ethics.
Ethics.
Aborted fetal tissue. The baby who's been aborted.
Tissue.
They use their fetal tissue and cells to create this vaccine. Just think about that when you think about ethics. The other thing I want to say about the vaccine.
What in the hell ethics is in a person's dead? The mother decided to abort the fetus, right? And commit that to science. What ethic value is that, y'all? I just want to know.
Well, when you're dealing with fetal cells, what is a fetal cell? Can we define that for the audience, what a fetal cell is, so they can properly understand what we're talking about? Uncle, when you provide the technical term for fetal tissue, cells.
First of all, it's a cell.
Cell can be anything. Like it could be from like your cheek, like you know how they do cheek swabs. For
Correct,
DNA.
but she's trying to demonize this use of it in science, and I'm trying to get people to understand what she's arguing against.
A cell that has been replicated. It ain't even the original cell from the fetus. It's been replicated. You feel me? And it's used so you can grow the virus in a different environment, which would actually weaken the daggone virus. So it's like growing some tomatoes in a garden in soil, right? But you're not eating the damn soil. You're eating the apple, you're eating the vegetables. So that's some kind of, what's he say? some type of ethical value in some cells that the mother actually said, go ahead and y'all can have that. It's not like they just took it. So, I mean, you know, people just do anything, say anything, do anything, and that's what they're doing, anything. So it's called WI 38. I'm gonna share the screen real fast, y'all. All right. One of my favorite encyclopedias. I don't care what y'all say. Say what y'all want to say. So here you go. Watch how important this is. WI 38 is a diploid human cell line composed of what's a fibroblast derived from lung tissue of a 3-month gestation aborted fetus, female fetus, right? And then they got sources right here for y'all. It's a good, 38, that's a good source right there. Can't even see it, hold on. Y'all go straight to the damn, straight to the source and read that. You ain't gotta worry about Wikipedia. Go grab them sources, right? It says the cell line isolated by Leonard Hayflick. Y'all need to do some study on the sciences, right? In the 1960s. Hayflick L, all right? The limited, what's this? Limited and vitro lifetime of human diploid cell strands. Y'all supposed to look that up. That's how we do it. It says has been used extensively in scientific research, okay, with applications ranging from developing important theories of molecular biology, and aging to the production of most human and what's this? Aging to the production of most human virus vaccines. It says the contribution from this cell line, this is important, the contribution from this cell line towards human virus vaccine production, right, have been credited with avoiding disease in or saving lives of billions of people. There you go. So we already know that billions of people, that's an important thing right there. Looking back on it, it was well worth taking those cells. No alternative medicine is responsible for saving billions of people, y'all. Billions of people. Billions of people. It says the role of the WI3A cell strand in saving lives and reducing morbidity. Put this in here for y'all to read that. All right, right in front of your face. And then, of course, you can go to the Journal of Science and Journal of Nature. That's what I would do next. I go right into the Journal of Science, Journal of Nature, New England Journal of Medicine, you know what I'm saying, and look it up for myself and do some reading on it. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even listen to Unc. I'll take his sources and be like, Unc, don't talk me to death. I want to read it. That's what I do. The hell with all that. And I sure as hell wouldn't be stuck with this particular source. But I just want y'all to see that. See that for yourself. There y'all go. The NCBI. All right. U.S. National Library of Medicine, National Institute, whatever. That ain't even, nope, I want to get something stronger than this. That's what I would do. Me, personally. Y'all can do it the way y'all want to do it. But y'all can start with that, though. I think that's important to start with, though. Start with that. All right. And I think the other source on that, because at a certain point, man, y'all gonna have to start reading, man. People is crazy, man. They straight bananas. So there you go. Billions of lives. I'm gonna highlight it again. So our people, based off going through the transcontinental kidnapping trade and worrying about going to heaven, you wouldn't have been able to save billions of lives. You still been trying to run the herbs. Funny. Go ahead. Where you at, CK?
What's up?
So you want to go to the this one right here?
Which one?
Fetal tissue. Children's Hospital.
Is it the one on Wikipedia or the other one that you just dropped from the NIH?
No, I didn't know. Children's Hospital.
Oh, crud. I'm behind.
Yeah, you behind.
Yikes.
I say, yeah, him will give you that. I put it in the thing.
Yeah, my bad. I'll be multitasking. I got it right. Well, no, you never put it in there.
You missed it while you was multitasking. It disappeared. It only had a shelf life of 2 minutes.
Lordy mercy. But no, sir, it is not in the pseudo killer back chat nor in the
Hey, man,
Zoom.
he go.
Yeah, let me just read it from here.
Yep, ready?
Alrighty, so we on chop.edu. Vaccine ingredients is going into the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So that's what the acronym stands for those that want to know. If y'all need this link again, just make it known. I'll drop it again. Actually, you know what? I did grab it. My bad.
Right. That's why I said it disappeared.
No. I did grab it. I just forgot. So this one's on vaccine ingredients, fetal tissue. So we're talking about the varicella or the chickenpox, rubella, hepatitis A, and one preparation of rabies vaccine are all made by growing the viruses in fetal embryo fibroblast cells. And the fibroblast cells are the cells needed to hold skin and other connective tissue together. The fetal embryo fibroblastic cells used to grow vaccine viruses were first obtained from elective termination of 2 pregnancies in the early 1960s. These same embryonic cells obtained from the early 1960s have continued to grow in laboratories and are used to make vaccines today. No further sources of fetal cells are needed to make these vaccines. The reason that the fetal cells were originally used included vaccines need cells to grow and tend to grow better in cells from humans than animals because they infect humans. Almost all cells die after they have divided a certain number of times. Scientifically, this number is known as Hayflick limit. For most cell lines, including fetal cells, it is around 50 divisions. However, because fetal cells have not divided as many times as other cell types, they can be used longer. In addition, because of the ability to maintain cells at very low temperatures, such as in liquid nitrogen, scientists are able to continue using the same fetal cell lines that were isolated in the 1960s. Scientists studied these viruses in the lab. They found that the best cells to use were the fetal cells mentioned above. When it was time to make a vaccine, they continued growing the virus in the cells that worked best during the early studies. Even though fetal cells are used to grow vaccine viruses, vaccines do not contain these cells or pieces of DNA that are recognizable as human DNA.
Can you read that again, please? Can you read that again, please? Because that's the notion she's doing. That's why she's talking about the efficacy and all that nonsense, because she's acting like it's actually in the damn vaccine and she went to school. I don't believe she went to school. I don't believe that. They would not teach you that in school. You would actually know the difference. I don't believe it. She made it up. But go ahead, read that again.
So just in case y'all didn't hear me the first time, even though fetal cells are used to grow vaccine viruses, vaccines do not contain these cells or pieces of the DNA that are recognizable as human DNA. People can be assured by the following. When viruses grow in cells, the cells are killed because in most cases, the new viruses burst the cells to be released. Once the vaccine virus is grown, it is purified so that the cellular debris and the growth reagent are removed. During the process of purification, any remaining cellular DNA is also broken down to learn more about DNA and vaccines. So, I mean, that pretty much kills it. And trust me, I got another one that goes in the detail about that too, about the fetal cells.
So why is she on here in a lab coat?
Because this isn't her field of study.
Why is she in here on a lab coat? 3 weave wobble, but they don't fall down. Preaching that malarkey. I'm just saying, like, what's the point of that? How many lives, right, will be affected by this misinformation campaign that she's on right now because she won't take the time to read some sources? What in the world is going on? That is dangerous. Just as dangerous as your local drug dealer promoting heroin and mixing it with fentanyl, which I don't even understand. Just get some damn good heroin. I don't understand what's going on these days. It's just crazy to me now. It's just, maybe I'm just old. Like, I don't know. Fentanyl, horse tranquilizer. Wow. Killing people. Go ahead, Sean. You want to say something?
I was gonna say real quick, if you notice that there's been a pattern with all of these people that have, whether they have some type of doctorate degree or they have some kind of degree in science, that they always talking about stuff that's not their main field of study. That should be a red flag right there.
Can you put the crazy sisters website inside the
Copy.
and the YouTube link? Just go give them some views. Yo, big up them. Appreciate
Them
you
out.
being
I'm about
there.
to say that. You might not want to do that. That might send
I
them,
don't know.
might send them more fans or whatever.
So you want me to give them the YouTube video, or I can give them both. It don't matter.
I don't care. You go and you listen to that shit and die if you want to. Crazy, yo. They out there crazy.
Go over there, listen to it, and do what?
Die. That shit saved a billion lives, yo, and they talking crazy, worrying about some daggone. And the new ones don't even got none. The new ones got synthetic viruses. That's what they call RNA viruses. They generate this shit on a computer. Like, it's crazy. Like, man, come on, man. Third generation, man. We still trying to get past the protein vaccines. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to educate people with that. What's this? There you go. That's a journal of science. I know what it look like.
Nah, that ain't. I'm in science.
The journal of science. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Well, I've been reading it for 20 years, man. I know when I see it. I ain't got to see the word. I know how they template is, man. Go ahead.
But anyway, this article I found interesting back in June when they were having issues with okay, it's CK. When they were having issues with abortion, opponents. And I'm not going to read all of this article, but I will get CK to drop it in the chat. It's also on my Facebook page. Shoot, a lot of stuff is. But, this was led by, a senior Catholic leaders in the United States and Canada, along with other anti-abortion groups. They were raising concerns about ethical objections to promising COVID vaccine candidates, right? They talk about, look what they say, vaccines that the Trump administration plans to support with an investment of up to $1.7 billion. It's the same argument every time with these people. It's the religious, it's led by when people think that I'm crazy when I say this, but these are Eurocentric ideologies from religious zealots who believe that pathogens or viruses or people get sick, plaguing us because that is God's will. These are the people that are leading this argument. But in this argument, it gives you the perspective. And then it goes down and it talks about the fetal cell used. And then it tells you the developers who used the fetal cells. So you can get very educated on this. And then it tells you the vaccine type, the human trials. Look at that, human trials. It tells you what phase they're in the human trials. And then it tells you the potential US funding. And then it tells you if it's a part of the warp speed. So there's nothing to hide here. That was also in the New York Times reported. Now, I don't see a problem with this research. And this article it gives you everything you need. That's why you see this blue. You can click and go get confirmation. You can learn more about things that's going on. But I didn't want to read this to deal with, basically what she said. I just wanted people to know that, hey, look, and even a clarification was made. You know what I mean? The Vatican approves of Catholics receiving vaccine manufactured using human fetal cells only in the absence of alternatives. If it ain't no alternative, you got to get a vaccine per the Vatican. So we have to be very careful in how these arguments are being shaped because they're all going the same way. They're all going the same way. And I'm gonna get CK to drop this. I actually have a couple of more that I'm gonna actually bring up, but I'm just waiting for more of her rhetoric when gets to it. So I'm gonna chime out for that.
So, okay. So I'm just showing you these sisters are good at what they do. They mixing the truth and the falsehood, right? And then, hey, yeah, CK, I read that little thing last night. I want you to read that too. About skipping some of the trials. Hey, put the link in the man, where's Sosa at, man? Where's Sosa Facebook page, man? I'm like retarded when it comes to Sosa. Let me see.
Yeah, I snatched up a couple of articles.
Yeah, that was a good read though. I read that just quick. That was good too.
Yeah, I know Sean dropped one about a month ago, but I can't find it. I know I saved it somewhere. And then I also snatched up some myth busting articles on some of the claims that she makes in the video about Bill Gates. I don't know why they keep bringing that dude up. Like, yo, he's a rich dude donating money to organizations. Like, any rich person can do that.
Now he's a scientist though.
Huh?
He's a billionaire scientist. That's what you're talking about? The one that put that money in, right?
Nah.
Well, who you talking
No,
about?
I'm saying I don't think Bill Gates is a scientist. I'm just saying that
no. I'm thinking about the other guy that she was talking about. But go ahead.
No, she did mention Bill Gates, and I was just saying, like, yo, any rich person can donate money to an organization. Like, anyone can do that. Like, they can take donations from regular people like us and rich people, other companies. So hold on, what the hell am I doing? So which one you say you wanted me to read? You wanted me to go ahead and start on that one? The trial one?
What'd you say?
So you wanted me to start on the trial one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got you.
No. Hold on, I'm gonna play the video. Hold on. Because we gotta wait till she make the statement first.
Copy, my bad. I'm getting ahead.
Right on. Okay. Because I like the way she weave it in and out, yo. So she gonna get the average people. She gonna get them. All right, so here we go.
And it's going back to how vaccines work. Vaccines generally were supposed to give you like an exposure to whatever that virus is they're trying to prevent you from getting sick with, right? And from the exposure, your body's supposed to build up these antibodies, okay? So this is going to kind of tie into antibody testing. So the antibody is supposed to rise up, so that way if you're exposed to it out in the public or whatever, that it'll decrease your likelihood of getting it or suffering, really bad, severe, complications from it. That's the whole thought. So let me tell you about this whole COVID-19 vaccine. First of all, what they're finding out is that people, the antibodies, they're not sticking around. So people who've been infected with the coronavirus before, if they go in some months later, get some antibodies tested, they're coming back negative. Why? Because the antibodies are not sticking around. So now you're talking about getting a vaccine that got aborted fetal tissue in it. One, vaccines usually take years to make. They're trying to make it in less than a year. Think about that. But it's also showing that the antibodies don't even stick around.
Hey, Sean, you want to address that?
Yeah. So this is this is part of the in and outs. So the truth about the antibodies is that they're lasting 2 to 3 months, right? This is a novel virus. This is not something that has been around a while and we're able to adapt to. This is a mutating virus. This is why the antibodies take a period of time first to develop once you've come in contact with the virus. In asymptomatic people, it slowly develop, the symptoms slowly develop, and then you start to develop these antibodies in a later period after you've already come in contact with it, right? This is why they want you doing those particular tests so that they can see how this thing is responding. Now, what the science says that based on, there was a whole argument about herd immunity. If we get enough people infected, we'll all be fine. We can go on with our lives. Let everybody get the virus. And then you had other people saying that's dangerous. We're going to lose a lot of people. We need a vaccine. We need to implement measures for safety, right? So you heard the social distancing come out, wear a mask, and then that whole thing, and then people got crazy about that. But the point about the antibodies and the development, it is true that it does take a while for them. First, it takes a while for you to develop the antibodies because your body doesn't even recognize what this is. They just know, oh my gosh, something is infiltrating us and it's coming quickly. And if you got any type of pre-existing conditions that go on top of that, it's attacking that too. But the virus is mutating is one of the main issues that we're unable to develop antibodies to fight this thing because it lasts longer because it's affecting us in multiple ways. However, they are doing research and they're trying to design a vaccine that would help sustain the antibodies and carry it through.
Right, that's the point I wanted to hear. Like, what the hell I got to do with a vaccine? That's the point. She hit you with the flim flam, bim bam, boom bam boom. Let me put this on the screen, man. Let's go to New England Journal of Medicine. We're gonna take the New England Journal of Medicine over. Huh? Did you got it? Oh, go ahead, put them up. Yeah, we're gonna take the New England Journal of Medicine over. Three weeds wobble, but they won't fall down. We ain't gonna do it. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go right here. That's the RNA vaccine against SARS-CoV-2. Preliminary report. Ain't one person working on here, neither. Look, it's the lead scientist. You go. All right. They take it from the level of importance. There you go. Bam. These are all the doctors, PhDs, the whole 9 yards, yo. She ain't messing with none of these. The background, all right? See, it's labeled. This is how y'all read through. Remember, this is free. Although we got a subscription, y'all can look at the code information for free. All right? Method. So what is her method? You hear Sean say this all the time. What in the hell is their method? What is her method with coming up with what she came up with? Nothing, just talking, scratch her head and start talking. We call them talking heads. And then you come to the results, right? It says, hey, where you at, CK?
Yeah, I'm right, sir.
You want to read that little part? I don't read too much of this a little bit. Nah, we don't want to read it. We want the results. Yeah, let's look at the conclusion. Yeah, let's just read the conclusion. I'll let the results up there for a moment. Y'all want to see the results? All right, now let's see what the conclusion is. Go ahead, go to the conclusion. Here you go.
Yeah, did you throw this in the back, or you just want me to just read off your screen here?
No, I want you to give it to people. Hold on, here. You can read it straight off the screen.
Copy.
I put it in the back.
Oh, so you already got it?
Yeah.
Y'all got to put that in y'all folder.
It's on, it's on Facebook too. Y'all tag to it.
Yeah, I think you.
So where'd you put it?
I'm gonna put it in this Zoom.
Okay. Y'all got links all over the place. I got tabs open all over the place.
Yeah. So you see it?
Copy.
All right.
All right. For those that may want to read along or maybe read later, later date, I'm throwing that link to this article in the YouTube chat.
Put in y'all pseudo killers folder, man. That's where it's on deck.
Copy.
So post all of it every day.
For those that just may be listening and can't watch their screen at this exact moment, we're reading from the New England Journal of Medicine.
The what? The what?
The New England Journal of Medicine.
It's not the three weaves wobble, but they won't fall down. That's not that.
Nah, son.
All right. Go ahead.
This particular article or journal rather came out in July 14th, 2020. And the title of this one, it's a decent amount of MDs on this group study. The title of this one is an mRNA vaccine against SARS-CoV-2 preliminary report. And you said you wanted me to start at the results?
No, just go down to the conclusion. They
Copy.
can see all that. I just want to show them the different phases, how it's set up. Now they're trying to set it up so that the public can kind of get into it. Very easy now.
So they can understand it.
Like JAMA, like I love reading JAMA. It's set up for the everyday person to read that. When you go into the Journal of Nature and all that, man, they be man. But go ahead though.
Okay, so I'm scrolling all the way down to the conclusion section. So it says the mRNA 1273 vaccine induced anti-SARS-CoV-2 immune responses in all patients, and no trial limiting safety concerns were identified. These findings support further development of this vaccine funded by the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease and others. mRNA 1273 clinicaltrials.gov. The number for this particular trial for anyone that wants to go hunt for it and read into it is NCT 04283461.
Here you go. I just clicked it. Y'all see that on the screen? Clinical trial. There you go. Safety and scientific validity of the study is responsibility of the study, sponsored and investigation. Listen, the study does not mean it has been evaluated by the U.S. federal government. Read our disclaimer in detail. Read every damn thing, y'all. Give you the brief summary and all that. Here you go. There you go. That's how we get down. They not getting around all of this. So they already, you know what I mean, putting in safety measures. They already putting in, you can take a look at this and this is why this is this. Okay, it's right. Look, man. They not playing, man. So to sit back there and just talk the talk, man, it's not healthy, man. Back there, all we did was click this on right here. That's all we did. Here you go, clinical trial number. We click that on, read, see what it is. All right, now CK, you can put your thing. Oh, no, hold on. That's hold on. She didn't talk. So we got that straight. All right. I think we did. Did we address what they said on the last one? I think we did. All right, so hold on. Oh, man. All right, let's finish hearing what they're saying.
So you're going to be injecting all that stuff into your body for something that may not work. The third thing I want to point out.
Okay, so we already seen it works. We just read in the Journal of Medicine said it works. So we're going to take her word because they sisters. We now all of a sudden, because they sisters, we're going to take their word. The hell with all the PhDs, there's about 20 of them on the paper. The hell with all the people that actually did the invent, they actually put it in people's bodies and got an immune response. To hell with all that, right? So this is how we getting down now. And they responsible. Where's the paperwork that says it doesn't work? Injecting all what into our bodies? What is she talking about? Where you at, Kent? You still here, Kent, or you done faded out?
Nah, I'm here. My bad. I had to step away for a second.
Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna keep talking then because you stepped away. So my point is, she made a statement that's horrible. Let's hear the horrible statement with the lab coat. And she got three things she said, 1, 2, 3, and she's slick with it. Look.
The vaccine, they got aborted fetal tissue in it. One, vaccines usually take years to make. They're trying to make it in less than a year. Think about that. But it's also showing that the antibodies don't even stick around. So you're going to be injecting all that stuff into your body for something that may not work. This, the third thing I want to point out about that vaccine, when they were doing trials of the vaccine for coronavirus vaccines in the past, what they found out is, one, it wasn't effective because, once again, the antibodies didn't stick around. And two, what they found out is that people who were getting that vaccine when they were doing trials on it before COVID-19 actually hit, they were making people sick. Where are the trials being done now? People were getting sick. Some of these trials were actually being done in America. Some of them was. Let me find this one. So what they showed the previous
Made up some shit. What? That's cause she just made it up.
Yeah, that don't make no
Did they
sense.
provide any? Did they provide any kind of sources? Any?
Yeah, she made that up. Man, you know damn well they want to do no
How
conviction.
the hell they doing trials for something before it actually happened? She said that they
You
were
say,
doing
Sean?
COVID-19 trials last year.
That
People
was
started getting affected with this virus in December 2019. What the hell are you talking about?
Even the old coronavirus, the coronavirus testing, the research.
Is that what she's talking about? The first one?
Who knows? She's making her weave is too tight.
But that's not what she said, Sean. She said the coronavirus, the COVID-19. She didn't say SARS-1.
So
That is a
you
major red flag.
Run it back.
I'm gonna run it back, but you can't tell her weave was too tight on that statement, CK.
Man.
You squeeze it like this, you can't really think. All right, come on. Let me run it back.
Wujawa says there's a lot of misinformation I just heard.
Where Wuja at? Wuja, get in here, man. Throw him the link, man. Get in here, Wuja. Send it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get all the smoke in here. Yeah, she's funny. Let him get his take on it. Go ahead.
Actually, yet they were making people sick.
Oh,
Where are
hold
the
on.
trials being done now?
No, we gotta go back.
Once again, the antibodies didn't stick around. And think about that. But it's also showing that the antibodies don't even stick around. So you're gonna be injecting all that stuff into your body for something that may not work. The third thing I want to point out about that vaccine, when they were doing trials of the vaccine for coronavirus vaccines in the past, what they found out is one, it wasn't effective because once again, the antibodies didn't stick around. And two, what they found out is that people who were getting that vaccine when they were doing trials on it before COVID-19 actually hit, they were making people sick. Where are the trials being done now? People were getting sick. Some of these trials were actually being done in America. Some of them was.
What's the name of it? What's the name of the trial?
So what they showed, the previous vaccination for SARS-CoV-2, sure, it did not protect people from the virus. And actually, younger populations, it gave them the disease and made them very sick from it.
What? Wait, whoa. So she mixed that in there. So she said both of the things y'all was thinking she said. She was acting like they had previous trials, right, of COVID. That's what she said, right? She didn't say COVID-19 though.
Let Wujawa on.
All right. Yeah, she did that. She was real funny with that. We're gonna go back. We're gonna hold on. We got her.
Yeah, man.
Did y'all send Wishman calling the thing, yo, Sosa?
You
Sean?
didn't tell me to. I assumed that that's what you was doing.
Ah, man.
I got it.
On Facebook, I got 100 people.
I got it.
Brother Wajah, what's up? I'm a Raw Squad official. How you doing, brother? Your dad.
Y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Man, you started to butcher my name again. Good gracious.
Wujah. Shoot. Wujah.
Yeah. So used to you saying Wuja. But yeah, I don't want to disturb you all's flow, but I tuned from the moment I tuned in, I haven't seen the video you playing, but I can hear it. And and it's just really a lot of misinformation. So am I interrupting anybody? Can I give my 2 cents wrong?
Go ahead.
Okay, so what people have to understand is that the sister who's talking, what she did was she went back and started talking about the antibodies that people are expressing based on a natural exposure to the SARS-CoV-2, not a vaccine. Okay,
Thanks.
so that's important to distinguish, which she didn't do, but we have to do that right now. So what she's talking about is not a vaccine at all. She's talking about people who were naturally exposed to the virus. Their bodies had an immune response. They went through the symptoms or whatever the case is, and then their body fought it off, and their bodies produced antibodies.
Mm-hmm.
That has nothing whatsoever to do with a vaccine. Now, those people, their antibodies have been shown to be temporary, which she's correct on that part, but she's trying to associate it with a vaccine.
Thanks.
Now, the Moderna vaccine trials is going on right now. The mRNA vaccine trials is showing that it's way more effective than the body's natural antibodies being produced. The vaccine is actually triggering a more robust antibody response and T cell response. That's
Yeah,
something
we
that
showed that. Yeah, we showed that.
that's something that she did not mention. So that's really messed up on her behalf to say that. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to say is that she keeps saying that the vaccines contain fetal tissue. That is absolutely false. The vaccines do not, and I repeat, they do not contain fetal tissue. Fetal tissue from the 1960s is used to cultivate the virus, but it doesn't go in the vaccine. And this is something that people keep mistaken and keep overlooking, that very small point, but it's a major point because it's an emotional trigger when you say fetal tissue is being injected in people. That's false. That's completely false. There's no fetal tissue that's being injected in anybody. The fetal tissue was preferred over animal tissue. The what do you call it? The fibroblast tissue of the human is better than the animal because of what's called xenogenetic differences between animals and humans. It's almost like you getting a transplant and your body rejecting it. And so those differences, it proved that the human fibroblast tissues were much better than the animal ones. That's why they elected to use the fetal tissue in the first place.
Mhm.
But the whole point is that that fetal tissue is not being injected into anybody.
Not at all.
Matter of fact, by the time they produce the vaccine, the attenuated virus or whatever that's in the vaccine itself has nothing whatsoever to do with the fetal tissue. The fetal tissue was only used as a medium or an environment to cultivate the virus. That's it, and that's a very important distinction to make. And that's all I heard so far. And that's what I wanted to point out.
Right.
So
Right.
it
Yeah,
clears-
we actually gave sources and all that on the WI-38. That's the cell you're talking about. Yep, we put all that up there. And that's why I let you rock that again, because you're right. That's valuable right there. Absolutely. That's definitely valuable. That's the whole deal. And she talks about the efficacy of it. Like, wait a minute, it's an aborted, fetus. They're using the cells, man. Like, really? It's dead. The person is dead. The fetus is dead. You know what I
well,
mean?
mm,
Go
the
ahead.
no, I was saying those are all like emotional triggers
Mhm.
that they use to incite that emotion in people, because the moment you say fetus, the
Mm-hmm.
moment you say abortion and fetus is a hot debated topic even right now, pro-choice, and all that.
Yep.
So if you mention that, you imagine a dead baby,
Yep.
a dead fetus being used for scientific, craziness, and that's
Mhm.
not the case. It's actually a fibroblast cell.
Yep.
And here's the thing, you gotta. I know you can't obviously ask them any questions, but anybody who has that feeling, you got to ask them, are they against medical research, scientific research using human cadavers in the advancement of medicine? You got to ask them that question, because people put on their licenses to be organ donors, whether they donate it live to help a person to live, or they donate it to science in order for people to study. It's still a human donor, and these are cadavers. Some people donate their whole body, some people donate just specific organs. So you got to also ask that question, are they against all of that? Because if they are, then we would definitely be way back, held back in medical advancement, because that's how we've advanced in medicine to this very day. And if they try to go the natural or indigenous, um, tribal route, they did the same thing in Africa. And I know you mentioned this before. In ancient Egypt, they dissected human beings on a regular. They cut human beings open, took out the liver, did this and the third, in order to know and advance medicine back then, which we know to this very day by way of the medical papyri that we have to this very day. brains, the nose, how they sucked the brain out through the nasal passage, left the heart in, took the liver out, took the intestines out, and they performed these different medical procedures because of their study of human cadavers. So they can't go that route either. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, they did the first autopsies, is noted in Egypt, and then you got the Coptic jars where they put your different organs and different things. The embalming process, all that started from them, you know, looking at the body and learning and understanding. It's crazy. So I don't know where the hell they got the degree from. I think they got it from McDonald's School of Medicine, if you ask me. This is the most ridiculous thing. So let me finish playing this video. Hold on. All right, here we go.
About that. The other thing what it found out, another reason why it didn't protect, is because it didn't work in the animal models of the aged populations. Because the whole coronavirus is considered what they call a zoonotic pathogen. So they said finding a virus or a vaccine for this is really highly unlikely to lead to eradication or to even help people prevent them from getting it, because the virus continues to circulate in animals. So you're talking about getting this vaccine that from before shown that it didn't work. For two, showing that people who got a strain of this virus before through a vaccination, it actually makes them sick, including the younger populations. For three, it has aborted fetal tissue in it. For four, the antibodies aren't even staying long enough to prevent somebody from getting it. And then five, they're making it way too fast, and they got too much money invested in it. They're just trying to recoup their money. You gotta think about that.
I know. Did you say they said that the vaccine is circulating in animals?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they've been doing some animal testing, and they also start doing human trials in Africa.
But that brings us to a point, though, with this whole rush about vaccines. So if that's the case, if you're finding that it's circulating in animals, I have a problem with some of the research that I found is that they're rushing the trials. They're doing these speedy committees to try to get these vaccines developed, and they are foregoing those stages of the safety trials in which they're not testing the vaccine in the animals. Okay, so they're
All right, let's address that. Where you at, CK?
All three of us, we all stopped.
Listen. Hey, man, listen, y'all. Man, look, what time is it? Y'all, when did y'all start?
Oh, we started at about
I'm real late.
10 o'clock.
Oh, no, about 10:30. 10.
I'm real late, man.
10:30, this guy.
This is going to cause, man, you're gonna have to pick that. That was a good, she listed 5 things.
Yep.
Right? 5 things. Set them up. 5 up, 5 down. Just go over the 5 things.
We did. We knocked off the fetus. We knocked that off. We knocked off the fact that they didn't have a vaccine that actually worked. We knocked that off. Now we got to get into how they cut the trials, because she's mixing truth and falsehood. And I read that article you put there, CK. Right? How they trying to cut back some of the trial. How they doing that? What I would say.
That's the one that Sean threw up, I think, a month or so ago.
But what I will say is she's mixing truth and falsehood in there. So they are trying to figure out a way to speed up the thing. So is that a level of concern? Of course it is. But do you actually think they're just sitting back and no one's actually looking at none of the stuff she's saying? See, that's what's so funny to me. You can read qualified New York Post newspapers talking about the billionaire scientists and how they feel like maybe certain scientists, the best scientists, weren't picked to be in that group that's actually trying to get the 5 vaccines through. And so this is not new information. She's making it as if they're just letting everything just glaze on by. That's not the truth. Science is on the case, right? They're investigating everything. So this part about trying to fast track it, like what else are they supposed to do? Like I tell you, it used to take 10 years to bring a vaccine to market, and y'all wasn't dealing with that. Y'all didn't care that it was 10 years, right? Peter Hotez said from 5 to 10, right? So y'all was like, that ain't safe. So, okay, so now y'all really dead in the water because they're trying to do it in a year, in 2 years. So y'all don't think they taking all that into account. So at the end of the day, man, listen, where's that article at, CK?
The one from
Science Daily? Was it Science Daily?
it was Live Science.
Live Science?
You
Want
want me to throw it back?
Which one?
Yeah, I can start on that.
Which one?
It's the Live Science one that I throw in the Zoom back chat. I'm gonna throw it in the YouTube real quick.
Okay, I just want to say this too. You got to understand the convincing propaganda methods that people use. What she's doing is called stacking, right?
Yep.
They list several false accusations or false claims, but they stack them up to bombard the listener as if it's worse than what it really is. So that's why I asked you how long you have, because you have to knock them away one by one and remove them and let each one stand on its own, because the way she did it, she stacked it, and so it sounds real bad. It sounds very convincing. It sounds bad, in the whole nine. So
Yeah, I'm telling you, we stacked it. We got the two out the way with sources and journals and all that. The defeatist joint, did you repeat it? We got that. We actually got that out the way. And then we actually got the, whichever ones we got, Sean, we got the fetus out the way completely.
she named
With
five.
a book.
Yeah, we need to deal with we need to deal with she made up a trial. We don't know what trial she's referring to. And then she also mentioned that they're not testing the vaccines on animals.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. Yep. Why is yours so skinny?
She on her phone.
Hold on, CK. Let me do the. All right.
Hold on, I just turned my phone.
Okay, but
That help?
I want to say this too. What she didn't mention is that there's
That
about
better?
140 different, 112 to 140, I forget which number, 112 to 140 vaccine candidates. And
No,
so
she-
when she says the vaccine, she puts the in front of it. Which one is she referring to? I mean, this goes for anybody. Which one are they referring to? Because the Russia approved vaccine that was recently approved, she may have a point with that.
Yeah.
And
Did she really though? Because they just in Russia, the scientists just took it themselves. So let me ask y'all this question. If you get actually tested on the human, that's going to be better than testing on the animal. I just want to let y'all know that.
Well, exactly, but human in vitro happens first, usually first in vitro, then
Yeah.
they do in vivo in animals,
Mhm.
then they do human trials. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, but when people keep saying the vaccine, they're gonna have to be more precise than that, because there's a lot of different vaccine candidates. The Moderna one is currently in its phase 3 trial. They haven't skipped anything. They don't even
Nope.
expect results this year. They're looking at to produce results by December. So she can't be talking about that, and that's the most promising one. It's two of them.
The RNA one you talking about?
The mRNA.
Yeah, we showed that. Yep, we showed it.
They're not
Mhm.
skipping anything. So she can't be talking about that one.
She may be talking about the fast track. They got some fast track, 5 of them. But that's part of the 5, right?
Right, but what I'm saying is that when the way that they talk as if there's only one vaccine, so if that one is problematic, then all of them problematic? No, that's not how it works. That's why they got over 100 vaccine candidates, different people, different companies working on the vaccine, different scientists and so on.
Yeah,
So that doesn't make sense even from the start.
I like to get them on here. They be done.
Yo, CK.
Uh-huh.
The last article that I put in.
She got a different one she got right now though, Sean. No, why you do that, CK?
She just turned it.
No, I'm just saying, you want me to use a different one?
No.
Read that.
Okay,
It talks about how they alleviate the animal trial, but yet come back to watch. Go ahead.
Alrighty. So for those, I did throw this article in the YouTube chat for those that may want to read along or read it later at another time. And for those that just may be listening but can't read their screen, this is from livescience.com. This article came out back in March of 2020, titled Researchers Fast Track Coronavirus Vaccine by Skipping Key Animal Testing First. So a clinical trial for an experimental coronavirus vaccine has begun recruiting participants in Seattle by researchers did not first show the vaccine triggered an immune response in animals as is normally required. Now biomedical ethicists are calling the shortcut into question, according to Stat News. Outbreaks and national emergencies often create pressure to suspend rights, standards, and or normal rules to ethical conduct. Jonathan Kimmelman, director of McGill's University Biomedical Ethics Unit, wrote in an email to Stat News. Often our decision to do so seems unwise in retrospect. Typically, vaccines development can take 15 to 20 years start to finish. Mark Finberg, president of CEO of the International AIDS Vaccines Initiative, told Stat News. The lengthy process requires that scientists first give a vaccine to animals to determine whether it's safe and effective at preventing the disease in question. Only after passing through iterative tests in animal models and being adjusted along the way can a formulation be tested in animal trials. When you hear predictions about it taking a year or you know, have a vaccine available, there's no close the line of new approaches for that.
You sound like a robot.
Who?
You. It's because the video was trying to play.
Yeah, kick the video.
I'm trying to edit. There we go. Sorry about that. That hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, I was able to exit that. All right. In this context, these new approaches include skipping over some animal testing, although virologists at the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease did give the experimental vaccine to lab mice on the same day that the human trial began recruiting participants, according to Stat News. These mice showed a similar immune response to mice given an experimental vaccine for MERS, COVID, or related coronavirus. Barney Graham, director of NIAID Vaccine Research Center, told Stat News.
All right, there you go. So that all that they didn't give the animals is a bunch of malarkey, man.
No. Go. Keep reading. Keep reading. Don't
My
stop.
bad.
Right there. Right there. No, keep going down. Go down. I'm gonna show you. Go down. Where it says the new. Keep going.
What you mean to go first?
Right there. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Right there. Right there. The new vaccine. Go ahead. Right there. Read that loud and clear twice.
I was gonna back you up with that.
Copy.
Read that. Read that.
Okay. So the new vaccine developed by biotechnology company Moderna Therapeutics does not contain the virus that triggers COVID-19 as a conventional vaccine.
Okay, stop right there.
Huh?
Read that again. Read that again so everybody can get it.
The new vaccine developed by the biotechnological company Moderna Therapeutics does not contain the virus that triggers COVID-19 as a conventional vaccine might.
Okay, so the reason why I want you to do that is because that's what I mentioned earlier. When these sisters are talking and they just acting as though it's just one vaccine in development, that's really bad business for them to do that. That's really irresponsible for them because there's multiple vaccines being developed by different companies and different techniques. The Moderna vaccine that people are hearing about now in the news is this one you just read. It doesn't even contain the virus.
Synthetic.
So it's a different process. It's a new technology that they're using, and they're having success with it so far. But we won't know fully until December. That's what these sisters should have said. That's being responsible and honest. But we know what they said. They left that out. But that's all.
Yeah, we talked about that on the show with the sister the other day, Wuja. We talked about the third generation. So these vaccine, that vaccine right there is not a protein vaccine at all. They don't use the virus. They use a synthetic virus, right? It looks like it. It mimics it. The body thinks that's actually that. That's the third generation of vaccinations, man. Like Yeah, it's crazy. Where you at? Where you at, Kent? Oh, he ain't even on here, is he? Nope. Nope, Kent gone.
Might have fell out.
He might fell out. Probably out there, he got his kids.
Sosa might be in the back too. He
Yeah.
said he was
So
coming through.
to add to that whole notion, but you know, there are people that are funding animal research regarding COVID-19 vaccine trials. So that's kind of weird that she would actually say that. And there's a study in the UK that's actually, you know, dealing with that type of a research as well. So what I did was I actually put some stuff in the back.
How long have we been on, Sean? Because I want to cut this short and go over to the pseudo killers. I don't want to go long.
No, hold on.
Yeah, what? Can y'all see the time on that?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm about to. A little over 2 hours.
All right, we need to cut this. Hey, look, we get ready to shoot to the next channel. We're gonna stay right here. We don't gotta remove the panel, right? Make sure y'all subscribe. Come on over to the Pseudo Killers channel. We're gonna move right over there. All right, and continue the discussion over there, man. Give us 1 minute. Appreciate that, y'all. We out. Pseudo Killers. All right.